Hello everyone, welcome back. In this episode here, I have a special accessory here. Of course, you know about my cramp buster, but I got a little extra bar piece, 8-inch, um, and then I also got this here, something that I could put my camera, kind of like, let me show you, just kind of like this. So I'm gonna give this a try. Let me show you the actual product itself. Let me show you from this side what it looks like, so you kind of have an idea. It is a bright sunny day. Anyways, I got this on Amazon, and here's what it looks like. And uh, it works if you order these two pieces together. Okay, if you notice that these clamps here, they have some kind of I don't know what you call them, washer piece or rubber gasket or something. Well, if you look at this, you notice that I put the rubber gasket on this piece. Excuse me. On this piece right here, you can see I put the rubber gasket in here, and on the actual piece right here, I put just a scrap piece of inner tube that I had lying around, and I use that as a gasket. If you can see that, I'm sure you can. And um, so here's what it looks like. So I just swapped out these pieces from the bar, and then this piece. Let me just come over here on this side so I can get out of the sun. And then this piece here comes with some mounting accessories right here. It's, 2 Allen wrenches. Put that over there. And then here's the actual piece. And I'll go ahead and I'll put the links down here if you're interested. It's not a referral or anything. It's just if you're interested in something like this, well, you can get it. So here's the actual piece. It comes with a little screw-on, whatever this is, camera screw-on thing. And then here's the actual piece right here. And unfortunately, on the RAD power bike, if you take a notice, the placement of these right here, actually your display gets in the way, so it doesn't work. So I had to essentially order this bar here, and then use this either here or here. I mean, you can adjust it however you want it. This works. This setup here works the best. And essentially, I had to use this. And the problem was, this is so big that it doesn't go around here unless you put the gasket that comes from this right there. And so essentially, the extra bar extender, the handlebar extender, or whatever this is. Anyways, whatever this is, obviously it's Chinese, and you know, if you think about it, the bike is made in China, so I was hoping that it would work, and it does. It fits really good. So you get this. What do they call this? It's called a horizontal extension frame. Okay, so it's a horizontal extension frame, and I do plan on putting lights, extra lights in here. I am planning on riding at night. It's supposedly made of aluminum. It's black. I think this was like literally $8.99 or something. This I think was 40 bucks. Yeah, I think this was 40 bucks. This was $8.99. Anyways, I bought an extra because I'm going to put this on my RAD Mini. But hopefully, let's test this out and let's see how it works with the camera now. And hopefully, if it works out well, I'm planning a lot of other things. I'm getting chest mounts. I've got this right here. I'm planning on getting a gimbal, and I'm thinking about just using my smartphone Think about just getting an older Samsung, like S7 that's waterproof, and using that as my camera. So, anyways, let me stop and let me put you onto the mount, and let's see how it rolls. All right, here I go. The only thing about this is that I am wired to my headset and microphone, um, but let's just see how it goes. I got some room here. I'll try to work with it, but let's ride. Oh, you know what? I need the batteries. I need the battery for the RADROVER. Hold on. All right, all right. I'm back with the battery with the RADROVER. It's on. Let's give it a try. Let me first see if I got it aligned just right. I think I do. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay. All right. Since it's on the front, I'm hoping that the front suspension really works well. I got my headset, I got my helmet, I got the mic. Let's just go with it. Some of the other things I'm going to try to do is go on some bumps here. Let's go off-road a little bit and let's see how it handles. So I tightened it as much as I could. When I first got it, I did try it out. I guess I didn't tighten it enough. Of course, it was kind of almost raining and it was getting late. Hopefully you could see the greenery. Let's see how it handles. Oh, okay. There we go. I don't want to ruin it too much. I'm throttling right now. All right. I'm on gear 1, pedal assist 1. Just giving it a try here. See how it works. Let's just have some fun, go through the back. Ooh. This isn't too bumpy, but it is off-road. All right. So far, it's hard to see during the day. I got the screen facing towards me so I can see it. And it looks good. Looks horizontal, so I set it up. But it's on the handlebar, so it's going to be moving with the handlebars here. I'm hoping that it works good enough that I can put a gimbal on here, but that remains to be seen. Let's throttle a little bit. Let's throttle. I'm throttling. That's all I'm doing is just throttling up on these little mini hills. Standing up now. I'm just testing it to see if it jiggles and moves the camera, that I have to reposition it all the time. All right, let's throttle it a little bit. I'm just gonna throttle it. All right, so long as you're hooked up to the headset and microphone, all right. Ooh, ran into some mud here. Let's go up this slight incline here, which shouldn't be a problem. Gear 1. All right, now I'm gonna throttle. I'm just gonna throttle. I'm not gonna go too fast. Let's just see how it handles. So you get an idea of the bumps and everything. I kind of also don't want it to be too smooth, because you should get an idea of how bumpy it could be, or it is. I don't want to go too fast just yet. But let's take the back roads here that I usually take. Okay. You know what? Let's go take a new back road. You've already seen this. So I'm going to take a new back road. So here I'm just going to sit down and pedal and see how the camera works. Okay. And what's nice about this is if I stop, let's say I stop and I just want to show you something, I can just look through the camera and say, hey, take a look at that. Isn't that nice? Or look at that. So that's kind of the nice thing. I don't have to, I can just point the handlebars that way. I don't know, maybe I'll run multiple cameras, who knows. I mean, I don't want to go too crazy on this stuff. But it's a very relatively cheap, I guess, solution. The handlebar extension was like $8. The camera mount itself, that was $40. That cost the most. I really thought the handlebar extension would is more useful because I'm going to put some lights on it. But oh well. As long as you're rolling, I'll keep going. Let me go around this area right here, and I'm going to kind of throttle, kind of pedal. I'll just do what I do. So the problem with, you know, when you're on a chest mount, the problem with the chest mount, oh, it's a really thick brush here. I have to throttle. Oh, you can see the bush is getting thicker. Spring is right here, and it's growing. So I'm going to try to stay on a not so thick bush. I just have my shorts on, or my swimming trunks, I should say. But I want to get a feel of off-road, and I'm just pedaling. Oh, the bush is going to get really thick here, so I'm going to probably just throttle. I could already go down to gear 1, so you can probably hear the bushes rustling, and I'm going to just throttle. I'm going to try to help it along a little bit as I'm throttling. It's already on pedal assist 1, but sometimes I don't want to pedal. I want to stand up because the bush has grown quite a bit, and when I pedal, my foot kind of touches the brush, and the pedals touch the brush and the vegetation. I feel like it can get caught up. All right, there we go. Oh, all right. So I really like the cramp buster. This cramp buster is so useful. I'm using my palm on the cramp buster as I'm standing up, and let me tell you, it makes a huge difference on how it rides versus grabbing it and such. I get to control a lot of the throttle that way, and not only that, but I get to I'm grabbing most of the handlebar with my 4 fingers. My thumb has to be over the cramp buster for me to use it this way. And alternatively, when I do full throttle, I use my thumb on the cramp buster when I'm going off-road like this, and so it allows me to actually still have all 4 fingers on the handlebar and my thumb on the underneath it, and it's a little bit more secure as I grab it. There we go. We're getting a little smooth patch here. All right, there we go. So I'm just throttling it. I'm not pedaling because the bush is kind of tall, and like I said, I feel like the pedal can get caught up in the bushes and the vegetation here. So I'm just going to go around. I'm going to take you around this part where you probably haven't seen. All right, I have to throttle just a little bit more to get through here, but it's taking it. It's taking it. Now I'm set to pedal assist 1, gear 1, just in case I need to start pedaling. All right. I probably need to start pedaling around here. Okay, I'll just start pedaling. All right, it's not that bad. Okay, there we go. pedal assist here. All right. All right, take a little break. I'm gonna keep on going. Go a little bit faster here. It's a little bit more tame over here as far as vegetation. Not so much high ground. So I get to roll a little bit faster, but let's try to speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna use my thumb on the throttle now. I'm using my thumb on the throttle. There we go. See how it goes. Using my thumb on the throttle. Ooh, it's really starting to grow out here. Vegetation. So I'm full throttling it. I'm at 750 watts here. Ooh, it is thick vegetation. All right. Now I'm back to pedal assist 1. And there we go. All right. Let me get on the pavement here. Ooh, this feels a lot smoother now. Looks like the camera is holding up really well. It's a small little BlackBerry torch, so I don't expect any problems here. Now this is where I'm going to basically cross. I'm going to be crossing right here, and okay. So there shouldn't be any problem going down. All right. And then I expect the same, no problem with it going up. I'm going to take the smallest. There we go. And then I'm just going to ride the bike here. You can see it's really a beautiful day. Look at that. Look at the view here. There we go. Now I'm going to throttle. I'm going to do a little bit control throttle here. I don't want to go too crazy. Well, why not? I'm gonna use my thumb on throttling it. I got all my fingers on the handlebar and my thumb on the throttle, but I'm gripping the handlebar pretty good. Let's just go ahead. This is going to be a short trip. There we go. I can even pedal here to assist it, which I am. Let me just switch it to gear 2 while I'm pushing the throttle to push it, so people think I'm riding a bike here instead of a little electric motorcycle. Oh. All right, there we go. Oh, all right. Oh. All right. All right, now I'm sitting down. Oh. Sitting down and pedaling. Ooh, it's bumpy. I have to stand up. My cramp buster accidentally pushed the disengage button. When it gets a little bumpy, your thumb can just hit that cramp bust, the disengage button, but that's all right. I'm okay with that. Now I'm going to take it easy. The thing about going too fast, I mean, it's really bumpy, and sometimes I feel like I'm going to lose control at times. It's almost better just to go slow. All right. Now I'm going to just show you this. Oh, looks like the camera did move a little bit. Let me go ahead and just fix that. The camera moves slightly. There we go. Now I'm going to show you this here. I cross this, and you can cross it, but the problem is you're next to this retention pond that goes into a levee system over here, and it looks dry, but there's rocks here that on this side that make it look dry, but in reality over there on this side, when you go all the way to the end, it's really muddy, and that's kind of where the bike almost slipped out of me and I had to put my foot down. I was wearing my Crocs, but good thing I was wearing my Crocs because it was really muddy. I'm going over some rocks now. That rock was a little challenging. All right, let's get back here. All right. Still on pedal assist 1. I'm on gear 2 now. I'm pedaling. So I'm just pedaling now. And the thing about pedaling, and there's no trail here. It's really bumpy. Looks like it's cut. Looks like it's been cut because you can tell between this area right there on the left side that it's thicker. Okay. All right, now it's a little bit. This area is really maintained, but even then, I'm gonna go down to gear 1. I was on gear 2 all that time. I'm gonna go down on gear 1, getting tired. It's a different kind of resistance. It's a slow resistance. It's like constant pressure on your legs. It's like the resistance workout more than weightlifting workout, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna go around this side. Okay. So just a short little trip here. Ooh. All right. Come around here. Whew. All right. There I go. Let's see how it takes the curves, going down, going up. There we go. It did move. The camera did move a little bit. It does vibrate quite a bit, so I don't know. Maybe it's something I'll work on. Now I'm on pedal assist 1, gear 2. Pick up the speed a little bit. Let's see how it works on the streets, or on the sidewalk, I should say. It should be a lot smoother. I'll have to check out the video. All right. Pedal assist 2, gear 3. Going down on a curb here, a ramped curb, going up a ramp curb. All right, not too bad. Hopefully this is a better video experience for you. Get to see what it's like off-road, not on a trail. Like, it's different like when you're on a trail, but when you're on a place where there is no trail, I have to tell you, it gets bumpy. Okay, picking up some speed now. I'm going on gear 4 now. All right. Oh. You know, out of all the accessories that I have here, I have the rear view mirror. I have the handlebar extension now, which I'm eventually going to get some lights. I'm thinking about getting 2 more lights, maybe even 4, because I don't know, the more the merrier. And then what else? Maybe I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I have to play around with the way I have my thing set up here. But in any case, this is a good test of a new accessory on that camera mount for the handlebars that works really well with the handlebar extension. It just for the RADROVER, you kind of have to order. You would have to order both. Okay, now I'm on pedal assist 2, gear 5. All right, now we're really moving. Hopefully it doesn't sway or anything. It may be a little bumpy, but I think the shocks are taking the front shocks are hopefully doing good enough for you. I'm hoping that the mic worked really well, although the wiring, it may be an issue. What I like about the chest mount, or the way I have it, or I do plan on getting a chest mount. Oh, this car is gonna turn left in front of me, so I'm just gonna slow down. All right, he's letting me through. I'm gonna throttle. All right. So the way I have it set up on the chest mount, what I like about it is that my headphone is connected to the camera phone, and it's very close to me. So for whatever reason, I need to bail off my bike. I can just get off my bike. With this is going to be tricky because the headphone is connected to the phone is connected to the bike. I know most likely two things are going to happen. The headphone jack is most likely going to slow down. There's a blind turn here. Okay, yeah. Shift down to gear 2. So what's most likely going to happen is that the headphone jack is going to pull out. Shifting to gear 3 now. I'm going to go down to pedal assist 1. Driving on this sidewalk is like cutting through butter. All right, let me turn here. So let me go on the street. See how it handles the curb. There we go. So the headphone jack will most likely come out if I do bail. Worst case scenario, the headphones just gets ripped off of my helmet. But either case, there's quite a bit of distance. You know, there's about I don't know, almost a 2 foot, an arm's length. It's about an arm's length away from me, the phone, and where I am. So, you know, whatever, a foot and a half, maybe close to 2 foot, depending how long your arms are. But that's a little concerning. Not a big deal. If I don't bail and completely fall away from the bike, I think I'll be okay. Now here's where I'm going to throttle. I got a clear road here. All right, I'm just sitting down, enjoying the quick ride on a nice sunny day, looking out for traffic. I got the right of way, so but I still have to watch out for these cars. Sometimes they won't stop. All right, I'm hitting 24 miles an hour here. All right, excellent. Use the brake, using both the brakes here. All right, let's do that again. That was fun. All right. I'm throttling all the way, looking out for traffic on both sides. 20 miles an hour, 21. Whew. All right, I gotta slow down here. I hear the brake. I hear the front brake kind of scraping. Huh, okay, let's try this again. Here, I'm gonna pedal, try to help it out with the pedals, with the throttle. And now I'm gonna let the it only goes up to 20. Anyways, okay, that's interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna end this episode here. Hopefully this was a good test here. I hear some scraping on the brake pad here. Huh, okay, not a big deal. Anyways, I'm going to conclude this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed this. If this works out a lot better, might use this. I don't know how it's going to handle when it really when I really go off-roading on this. Of course, I'll try to go slow. Going too fast on an unpaved road, it is a little dangerous. Like totally unpaved road, you don't know what's there, you don't know what bumps are there, and it is very bumpy. I think going 20 miles an hour on unpaved road can be a little scary sometimes. So I keep it under like 10 miles an hour. So having that cramp buster where I can actually control that throttle really well with my palm while gripping on the handlebar, it helps a lot. It makes a big difference. It makes me very confident about riding and using the throttle on off-road situation. But either way, I'm having a great time. I'm going to conclude this episode. Feel free to like, dislike, leave a comment, or even do a video response. Until next time, everyone, stay tuned. Bye-bye now.